The Cowboys are 31st in the NFL in total cash value spent on current contracts. Right now, Dak Prescott's the only Cowboy that's making at least $20 million this season, and he's making $34 million.
Yeah, it's been that way, but for the past 3 years.
You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Now, that was Elle Duncan at ESPN. She said the Dallas Cowboys is at the bottom of the list in spending money. The most valuable franchise in the world don't spend no money. They don't want to pay CeeDee Lamb. They don't want to play Dak Prescott. You ain't paid Micah Parsons. The bottom of all these teams out here, and you ain't spent no money. You can't make this up. Let's get into the video. Stephen A. Smith. Now, I got mixed feelings about Stephen A. Smith, but you know over here it's facts over feelings. So my feelings about Stephen A. Smith is one way, but the man was spitting facts in this video. So we got to get into it and break it down. I want y'all to really listen to what Stephen A. Smith was saying. Then we're going to have a discussion in the comment section. Check it out.
Jerry Jones has a serious problem, and I'm anxious to talk to him about this. I'm looking at CeeDee Lamb here. Market value at about $34 million annual salary. Market value is 4 years, $136.1 million. That's what they say right now. Okay, we look at the depth chart of the Dallas Cowboys. Outside of Brandon Cooks at your number 2 wide receiver slot. The only thing notable about the Dallas Cowboys receivers is that 3 of them are named Jalen. That's about it. Jalen Tolbert, Jalen Brooks, Jalen Moreno Cropper. Okay, didn't even know he was on the squad. He's yet to play in the NFL. Brooks had 6 catches as a rookie last year. Tolbert had 24 catches in the last 2 years. That's what you're giving Dak Prescott to work with.
Now, I'm going to stop that video right there real quick. Because so far, what did he lie about? And I don't agree with Stephen A. Smith all the time. But right here, the man just speaking facts. Jerry Jones need to go ahead and pay CeeDee Lamb. Because we really don't got no other receivers. We just don't. Now, he going to say some stuff in a minute that's going to get real interesting. So I want y'all to pay attention. Keep going, Steven.
Yeah, you went and got Ezekiel Elliott, who ain't what he used to be. That's a bell cow that obviously only had 7 rushing touchdowns in the red zone last year. So you're thinking you're going to improve upon that because you're going to be able to hand him the ball in short yardage situations in the red zone area. But how are you going to get to the red zone area? What you going to do if you don't have a CeeDee Lamb out there and you're going to put Brandon Cooks under that kind of spotlight? So knowing this is your reality, why would you do this if you're Jerry Jones? Why are you a franchise that's worth $10 billion, but you're on the books as a team that this offseason has spent less than any other team in the National Football League by approximately a $30 million margin? Why are you doing this? And it harkens me back, and it's something that we'll touch on later on in the show. But Louis Riddick, while you're here, I wanted to bring this up. One of the most memorable scenes that I've seen as a reporter throughout the years was when I watched Emmitt Smith back in 1992, 1993. They had just won the Super Bowl. He was leading rusher in the National Football League. They were the reigning defending Super Bowl champions. And Jerry Jones forced him to hold out. Wouldn't budge. And it was only, Doggy, you remember this, it was only after Jimmy Johnson, then the coach at the time, came in after an 0-2 start, looked at the media and went like this, and didn't even say anything, that Jerry Jones went and signed Emmitt Smith.
Cowboy Nation. Had the man lied yet? The man just speaking facts. Emmitt Smith, Dallas Cowboy legend, Hall of Famer, just won a Super Bowl and had to hold out to get his paper. So Jerry Jones didn't just start doing this bullshit. He been doing it. But check what Stephen A. Smith say now. Keep game.
Why do I bring something like that up? Years later, you know who didn't have to experience that? Hey, Louis Riddick, could you educate me? Did Tony Romo have to deal with that? See, Dak Prescott did. You see, CeeDee Lamb has to. Micah Parsons might have to. You understand? But somehow, some way, Tony Romo, outstanding football analyst for CBS, pretty damn good as a pro quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, but he had no Super Bowl championships. He had no appearances in the NFC Championship game. He didn't win anything come postseason, but you made sure to give him his bag. But Dak got to wait, and CeeDee Lamb got to wait, and everybody else got to wait. Why, Jerry? Why? At some point in time, we're going to have to ask these questions. And if I see them, whether it's on the record in front of the camera or off the record, I'm going to ask that man, why? CeeDee Lamb, 135 receptions, 1,700 plus yards. I'm looking at some of these numbers here. Last 2 seasons, number 1 in receptions with 242, number 2 in receiving yards with 3,108, number 2 in touchdowns behind Devontae Adams with 21. And this brother has to go through this? Why? At some point in time, we got to look at that, doggy. We can't just look at the system. We can't just look at the players. We got to look at the fact that according to your rules and regulations, this is what it takes to be elite. Mm-hmm. I'm elite, and I'm still going through BS with you. Yeah. Why? That is the point that Jerry Jones has to be confronted by. We know you're going to take care of it. We know you're going to take care of it. Why you got to do that? What you doing that to him for?
Straight facts. And can't nobody deny it. So let's break this video down. I started the video off by showing y'all a clip of L. Duncan saying that the Dallas Cowboys is at the lowest of spending money out of all the teams. So it can't be about we don't have the money to pay Dak, CeeDee, or Micah, because y'all don't spend no money. It can't be. It can't be that. Stephen A. followed it up by saying the same thing. The Dallas Cowboys don't spend no money. Emmitt Smith, Pro Bowler, Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion, NFL leading rusher, had to hold out to get his money. CeeDee Lamb had to hold out to get his money. Micah Parsons might have to hold out to get his money. Dak Prescott still ain't got his money. But Tony Romo ain't won no Super Bowl, ain't went to no NFC championship. He just get all his paper. He don't got to hold out. He don't got to make threats. He don't got to do nothing. He get all his money. Why is that? I'm like Stephen A. Smith. Why is that, Jerry Jones? Why all these guys got to hold out, but Tony Romo get all his paper? Now, I know a lot of you guys probably going to be thinking I'm heading towards racism. Nah. I know I seen a little clip with Jerry Jones back in the day at the stuff that was going around. I seen all that, but I don't look at Jerry as racist. I think Jerry just got his favorites. He showed favoritism. And if you don't allow Jerry Jones to put you under the wing, pat you on the head, you know what I'm saying, call you his son, you know what I'm saying? He don't treat you the same. And that's what Tony Romo did. He let Jerry Jones put him under the wing. And that's why Tony Romo got all this paper. Now, do I think CeeDee Lamb gonna get his money? Yeah, I do. But why go through all this just to get it? When we already in training camp, already done started preseason. We can be getting together, becoming better as a team. And Jerry Jones out here playing. We all in the offseason. And ain't went all in on shit. Not even his players that he already got. Derrick Henry out there on the market, passed him up when we could have got him. Oh, we don't have the money. You do got the money because you don't spend no money. San Francisco and Philadelphia show us that all the time. They signing all their players. Cowboy Nation, you cannot make this stuff up. Man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and jump in that comment section. Talk to me, I talk back. Peace.